So happy morning, everyone, and
Good morning.
welcome to this session, to this amazing, beautiful morning. Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Yeah, so how was it yesterday? Did you complete all those 4 things what we had to write?
Yes.
The 4 columns, the most important thing of this book, what we have written. Yeah, so it's there in front of you just now. Yes, no?
Yes.
अच्छा, तो एक बार आप लोग उसे पढ़ लीजिए, जस्ट एक बार पढ़ लीजिए जो भी लिखा है, बिकॉज नाउ विल अंडरस्टैंड ये क्यों लिखा है, समझ में आ भी गया होगा, पर द फर्स्ट इज व्हाट? द डिफिकल्ट पीपल इन माय लाइफ, राइट?
Yeah.
देन व्हाट आई डोंट लाइक अबाउट देम, मतलब व्हाट इज मिसिंग इन माय रिलेशनशिप, राइट?
Hmm.
हाँ, yes, no?
Yes.
And then what was
Love
the third
about
one? What I like about myself,
myself.
and then what I like about the difficult people.
Difficult people.
So the difficult people are our personal emotional trainers.
Yes.
Yes, no.
Yes.
तो उधर आप PET लिख दीजिए, PETS.
Last one.
Last one नहीं, where, which one, where, कहाँ लिखेंगे?
जहाँ उनका नाम है
जहाँ पे नाम है वहां पे they are our
Okay.
personal emotional trainers. Did you remember कि ये personal emotional trainers है? नहीं ना?
नहीं लिखते समय नहीं.
लिखते समय नहीं. Now see. So now अभी now we are going to read again. I will read the personal emotional trainers वाला part again. अभी जो समझ में आएगा इन लोगों के बारे में कि क्यों why these people are there in my life, because some of them are soft personal emotional trainers, some of them are tough emotional trainers. अभी आपको आइडेंटिफाई करना है क्योंकि आपके सामने है पूरी लिस्ट. या so खाली वो वाला part we are going to read again. One way to take the sting मतलब जो भी हमने बुरी भावनाएं को रखी है उनके बारे में, sting out of confrontational or difficult relationship is to imagine people as your own PET, personal emotional trainer. The force of love presents you with a whole array of personal emotional trainers disguised as everyday people, but they are all training you to choose love. तो ये जो difficult people है जिनको हमने लिखा है, जिनके बारे में हमें जो जो भी डिफिकल्टी आ रही है, जो भी मिसिंग है रिलेशनशिप में, एक्चुअल में अगर हम अलग ढंग से देखें तो दीज आर द पीपल हु आर ट्रेनिंग मी टू चूज लव. Some people may be soft personal emotional trainers because they don't push you very hard and they're so easy to love. है ना, ऐसे कुछ लोग है. Yes?
Yes.
जो नाम लिखे हैं उसमें है कोई soft personal emotional trainer? है कि
Yes.
नहीं है?
है.
शिरीष भाई
नहीं नो
नहीं है सॉफ्ट पर्सन, सब टफ वाले ही लिखे हैं आपने.
मैंने टफ वाले लिखे हैं.
अच्छा ठीक है, तो अभी भी अगर कोई आए दिमाग में बाद में भी तो यू कैन राइट कि अच्छा ये तो सॉफ्ट पर्सनल इमोशनल ट्रेनर. ओके, वन मोर क्वेश्चन व्हिच आई वांट टू आस्क यू ऑल इज, जब लिखा था तब कुछ लोग के नाम ऐसे थे कि कुछ इतने ज्यादा नहीं प्रॉब्लमेटिक है, बट है थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम है. कुछ लोग के बहुत ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम, बट एट द एंड ऑफ इट जब लास्ट में हमने लिखा व्हाट आई लाइक अबाउट देम, तो द फीलिंग्स चेंज्ड अबाउट देम, राइट? एंड
Right.
उसके बाद जो नेक्स्ट स्टेप किया कि जो उनके बारे में लिखा उससे अपने आप को वो क्वालिटीज से अपने आप में भी डालना है, वो क्वालिटीज, वो लव अपने आप में डालना है, खुद में डालना है. देन दे ऑल बिकेम soft personal emotional trainers. Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes.
And a time will come when they will not be pets for you. But उसके लिए वर्क करना है, ये खाली लिख के यहीं पे एंड नहीं करना है. We have to now start working on it every day. So some people may be tough personal emotional trainers because they push you to your limits, or some physical trainers do, but they are the ones who are making you stronger to choose love no matter what. Personal emotional trainers can use all kinds of situations and tactics to challenge you. जो भी हम बोल रहे मन में कि अरे इनके कारण मेरी लाइफ ऐसे, इनके कारण ये प्रॉब्लम आई है, या आपके कारण ये हुआ है ऐसा, या you're blaming your parents or whoever. But the thing to remember is that every challenge is presented so you will choose love. ये खाली एक reminder है. These people are reminders for me to choose love and turn away from negativity and blame. Some trainers may challenge you to judge them or others, but don't fall for that trap. Judgment is negative and it's not giving love. So if you can't love the good in someone or something, simply turn away. बस इतना ही करना है. अगर हमें हम जज कर रहे हैं क्योंकि वो पुरानी हैबिट है and the mind is again started to judge, which means अच्छा stop, because then I'm not giving love. And if you can't love the good in someone or something, अगर फिर भी अगर हमने जो लिखा है कि what I like about them, या किसी के बारे में कुछ समझ ही नहीं आया, कुछ ऐसे लोग हैं जिनके बारे में कुछ भी अच्छा नहीं लगा. Yes.
No.
Yes, there is.
जो भी पर्सनल इमोशनल ट्रेनर्स के बारे में आपने लिखा है, लास्ट में जो 4th कॉलम था उसमें we had to write what you like about them, right? तो कुछ ऐसे लोग आए जिनके बारे में कुछ भी अच्छा नहीं लगा.
Yeah, that is one.
Yeah, for me also one. So then what? Simply turn away. Don't try to think कि अरे इसमें मतलब ठीक है, if it comes very good, don't give negativity also, just turn away. And whenever you meet that, turn away matlab whenever you meet that person, think that he is your personal emotional trainer. He's telling you to choose love. Then see what will happen over a period of time. Yes, no.
Yes.
Acha, after we started all this, is there anything which you would like to share कि कुछ चीजें change हो गई है उस person को जब मैं मिला हूँ या मिली हूँ तो मुझे इतना वो जो strong feeling आ रहा था वो less हो गया है, ऐसा कुछ हुआ है? या that person has started behaving differently with you? Anything like that has happened?
No, they are not here. So
They are not here matlab they are not here. Huh?
yeah, they don't meet me every day. They meet me once in a 2 months, 3 months.
Acha, but you have not received any call or anything from them?
No.
Nothing. Okay. You might receive a call from them. Okay. Yeah, not necessary. Because if the more and more आप जो भी coverings जो लगाया है, मतलब जो cover किया है, whatever coverings you have created around you, the more that those coverings will dissolve, because the 4th column is very important. Yeah, the 4th column की it's quite challenging also, ना, but it comes naturally जब आप लिखते हो कि wow, मैंने जब लिखा कि what I don't like, what is missing in that relationship, उसमें तो I got so many points, but when I wrote the 4th column, I got just 1 or 2 points. See how अपना दिमाग कभी भी negative space में जल्दी जाता है, ना कि positive space में, isn't it? Have you observed this, all of you?
Yes.
Yeah, so some trainers may test you by provoking you to feel revenge, anger, or hatred. Turn away by looking of the things what you love in life. अगर फिर भी इतना सब करने के बाद भी अगर वो लोग सामने आए और या फिर नहीं हो, तो भी if they are still creating anger, hatred, and आपको revenge लेने का इच्छा हो रहा है कि अरे इसने ऐसा किया, अब तो देखो मैं क्या करती हूँ या क्या करता हूँ, हाँ पास्ट में ऐसा किया, how could that person do this to me, but ये feelings अभी नहीं आएगी, that is for sure, because इतना time से we have been working on ourselves, so these feelings will not come. So turn away by looking for the things. अगर फिर भी आ रहा है आ रहा है तो just turn away. Turn away कैसे? Look for the things that you are loving. You know, your mood shifters, yeah, what you like, you start doing that. Yeah, उस situation में supposing that person is there in front of you, only that person is not there. Na? There's so many other things around you, right? तो जो आपको अच्छा लग रहा है, जो भी चीज आपके चारों तरफ है, उसमें आपको ध्यान देना है. Some trainers may even hit you with guilt, feeling of unworthiness or fear. Don't fall for any one of them, because negativity of any kind is not love. Yeah. So now, जो भी difficult people है, they are my personal emotional trainers. This is very, very beautiful. तो अभी उनके बारे में अगर आपने कभी किसी के साथ गॉसिप की, किसी को बताया, now they have to tell, stop, tell yourself stop, because अगर आप कर रहे हो तो आप भी वैसे ही बन रहे हो जैसे वो है, at the subconscious level. Yes. And love is a shield. Subah, when you woke up, did you imagine yourself surrounded by that golden light, और वो shield बनाया क्या? Because जितना आप shield बनाओगे उतना वो strong होते जाएगा. Did you create?
नहीं.
Do it now. You can stand now. Because हम आगे आगे जाते जाएंगे, अगर कुछ करेंगे नहीं तो फिर जो पढ़े हैं उसका कोई मतलब नहीं रहेगा ना. So imagine this picture. Do you want me to show the picture again? This. Feel yourself as this person. Doesn't matter it's a male or female. Just see your own picture standing like this. Preferably with no clothes on, because your skin has to feel this beautiful loving light. So imagine yourself standing and feel these different coverings of golden light, layers of golden light, starting from your heart and spreading outwards, because love always comes in the heart first. You feel from your heart and you think from your brain. So see your heart in the center of the body, the center of the chest, and let this golden light radiate, become bigger and bigger. The more you're thinking of love, loving things, think about one thing that you love the most. You like doing it. Think about that and see how you can actually start feeling the golden light. And it's growing and growing and growing. And this whole room is filled with this golden light. And there's so much light that it flows outside also. Outside the room, filling your whole house. और अगर अभी ज्यादा रहेंगे तो it will fill the entire building, fill the city, and fill the entire earth. But just now we are just filling ourselves with this golden light inside and outside and around and above and below. Stay like this, अपने आप में. I will not say anything. Just stay like this. Auntie, you can just stand and feel this person as you, and
Feel what? First, happy morning. Feel what?
Auntie, this person, the picture you can see in front of you, just feel this person as you and feel the golden light all around you, this light of love. starting from your heart, spreading out, and the heart is dancing with joy as we saw that person and all those people, and we also danced the happy song. Feel the heart dancing and this light forming a shield around you. So be with that one thing that you love the most, and then see how this love grows inside you. Feel it. Stay with it. If you can do this every morning, 2 minutes, and see the difference during the day. You've created a shield. No negativity can enter your shield. Nothing can penetrate. कोई भी किसी ने कुछ rude way से behave किया, okay, fine. That person must have felt something, that's fine. If I behave rudely, spoken to somebody, means that my shield is weak. Now I have to make it strong. So if your shield is strong in the beginning of the day, before you take the first step down on the floor, just stand. As you get out of the bed, just stand and think and feel. Imagine and feel. Everyday practice will make your shield more and more strong. It will become thicker and thicker. Now you can just sit down. Auntie, you are muted.
Thank you very much. I feel very nice after doing this. I'm sorry I've been late today, but I'm not feeling too well just now, so that is why I couldn't get up earlier.
What happened, Auntie?
I've got a very bad headache. That's the only thing.
After doing this,
No, after doing this, I'm feeling very nice.
the headache?
The headache is little feeling fine.
Auntie, put your palm on your head wherever the pain is there
Yeah.
and shut your eyes. All of us can do that. And just feel the golden light entering from above, from inside, everywhere. It's spreading into that part of the body which is in pain. Even if you have a runny nose or a cold, feel it around your nose. Wherever you feel you want the light to enter, just feel it there. If there is a pain in the legs or the foot or the knee pain or the lower back pain, wherever, just flood that entire area with this golden light. Fill it. Fill it with loving golden light. This is the light of love. Relax the palms. Fingers also relax. Don't press it too hard. Just gentle touch of your palms like soft rose petals. And then just take your palms off and see what is happening. Just be with it. Now we're going to go into the next topic. Love is the power that connects everything. Yeah, so I would just like to read this and then somebody else can read. So now, love is the power that connects everything. Everything means what? Everything means all the human beings and everything around you. Everything, the plants, the animals, the humans, nature, everything is connected. But just now we are talking of human beings. Yeah. So whether, this world is, like there is one beautiful saying, Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Matlab, this whole world is one family. Yeah. Have you heard of this phrase?
Yeah, Narendra Modi.
Sorry.
Narendra Modi always talk about,
Who says? Sorry.
Narendra Modi.
Narendra Modi. Yeah. Narendra Modi. Yes. Vasudeva Kutumbakam. And he's actually doing so much for our country, right? He's done so much good. There are people who are critical about him also, but he actually believes in this. So this is what, and somewhere, I keep on feeling that he is following, somewhere down the line, he's following what we have read in the magic book and what we're reading in this book. He's using these three plays: key of love, key of gratitude. He's using these three keys: key of love, key of gratitude, and key of play. He is using them. He knows about them, whether consciously or unconsciously, but he's using them. Yes, if you'll go into it. So, love is the power that connects everything. Auntie, how are you feeling?
Much better.
But your smile is missing.
Oh,
When all the people in the world love one another, then the strong will not overpower the weak. The many will not oppress the few. The many will not oppress the few. The wealthy will not mock the poor. The honored will not disdain the humble, and the cunning will not deceive the simple. By Mozi, circa 470 to circa 391 BC, Chinese philosopher. So जब सारे लोग एक हो जाएंगे, सब दुनिया के सब लोग, because see the meaning of Vasudeva Kutumbakam, Vasudev is earth, Kutumbakam is one family, the whole earth is one family. So what does that mean? All people, irrespective of their caste, creed, religion, sex, they sit together and pray. Just imagine a world where everybody is sitting together and praying. They're reading their own books, or they're one person. So somebody is reading the Bible, somebody is reading the Quran, somebody is reading the Ahura Mazda, somebody is reading the Gita, somebody is reading Guru Bani. अलग-अलग लोग सब अपना एक साथ में बैठ के पढ़ रहे हैं. Because every text tells the same thing. What? Love, gratitude. They speak about the same thing. Good thoughts, good feelings, good deeds, good actions. Yes? So then this is now we have जैसे ना अभी हमने beginning से from the day one we just took. Do you know what is an angithi? Where you put coal, charcoal, and then it burns. Olden days people used to use that as a medium of cooking and as a medium of fire.
yeah.
उसमें पहले कोयला डालते हैं, फिर आग डालते हैं, फिर वो कोयला जलता है, then you can cook ना. Then when the charcoal pieces become hot, then you can cook in that, right? Now from the beginning of the our journey, day one to today, we have been firing those coal pieces inside the angithi, and now we are all ready to cook. Cook what this para is telling us. Yeah, Auntie, we actually visited what we had written in the beginning. I would request you to hear the recording and follow whatever we did in the beginning, first 15-20 minutes before you came in. Yeah?
Yeah.
We did something, so you can just hear that and follow.
When you send me the recording, right?
Auntie, all of you have subscribed, because if you have subscribed, the recording will come to you.
Yeah, I have subscribed.
Then the recording will come to you, because if I upload it and put it on YouTube, it will come to you.
Okay.
If it doesn't, then let me know. And today, you can subscribe. Go to the last video which I had sent you and subscribe. Then today's video will also.
Thank you.
Yeah. Since Reet and Alka are not there, so I'm uploading all the videos. All of you can just also listen to it. I'm not keeping it as private because then it's okay. I mean, whoever wants to hear can hear it again. Yeah. So the recording is there. If you subscribe, it will come. Yeah, auntie, you know how to subscribe now.
It will come on my.
When you play the previous video, which I had sent you one day, remember?
Yes.
When you play on that, the subscribe option will come. You just have to click there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, can you imagine a world like this? The world was like this when the Creator created it. What we call as Satyug, the golden age. Yeah. And it was like this, that everybody was so helpful. There was no, most of the time people would help each other the way they can. And also now also there are some pockets in the earth which are like that. If you have read the book Ikigai, that
I
village
have read.
there in Japan, what is the name of the village? That place, that city? Okinawa. Okinawa is a place where people are still like, and I really want to go and stay there for 15 days. That's there in my dream list. That's a place where people, they start their day helping each other, they meet each other, and whatever is written in this para, they follow that. And the beautiful part of that town or city, whatever you want to call, or village, is that people are centenarians. They live, most of them live above 100, and still they are healthy, wealthy, happy. Because they are healthy and wealthy and happy, because they are happy, they are healthy and wealthy, and they are living a long life. And that's what they do. They help each other. They be with each other in times of need, whenever, or not in times of need. They enjoy and be with each other. Every morning they go to someone's place, they sit and have tea together. Their diet is completely different, and they work upon their body also and their mind also. They do a lot of things, but everything together. Not that this person is, not, this person is not, is not fit for doing this. They don't think that. Whoever is weak, they make sure that that person is given more care and attention. Yeah. And there are places where I've read that the new world, which is going to emerge after 2029, will be like this only. It will start from 2029, and 2032 will be, the new world will be like this. So the wealthy will not mock the poor, the honored will not disdain the humble. Because somebody who is at a very high post, very high post, the president of the country or the prime minister or the director of a company, and you just can't, that person will just take everyone together as if everyone is a part of the company. Yeah, like that. Just imagine the world like that. In your imagination, start imagining the world like that. And very soon, if in your imagination you can feel it as real, it is going to happen. And it is happened. It's there. It's there already behind the curtain. The cunning will not deceive the simple. There are people now who just are cunning, they're saying something, but they're doing something, or they're doing something, but they're thinking something else. There is no sync between, there's no alignment between their thought and their actions. They're thinking something, but the actions are something. And the body will tell you, the body language will tell you. People who are intelligent, people who are, they can understand that, yes, you can understand na, at times. Maybe sometimes you are understanding from your past experience from that person. कि उसने पहले भी ऐसा किया था तो अभी भी वो ऐसा ही कर रहा है, right? But give a chance for the other person to improve. But there are some people, yeah, you can understand कि ये तो बहुत cunning, मतलब क्या हुआ? What is cunning in Hindi? ये क्या है cunning? जो शातिर है ना, right? Can we see the Hindi word? I'm googling it. Hindi meaning of cunning is धूर्त. You know, चालाक बोलते हैं ना, बहुत चालाक है ये, right? And another word is clever, slick. Slick. This is a very slicky person, very cunning person. So what do they do? उनका क्या habit होता है? खाली दूसरों को deceive करना, right? And जो अच्छे लोग होते हैं, जो soft spoken होते हैं, they don't understand all this. उनको समझ ही नहीं आता है कि ये तो ऐसा कर रहा है. Yeah, but then we can understand at times, isn't it? So then the love. So now why are we reading this para? Because when we love each other, then all this will disappear. There'll be no cunning, there'll be no poor, there'll be no weak. Everyone will be strong, everyone will be wealthy, everyone will be happy, everyone will be humble. And this world truly exists now also. Okinawa is one of them. Then if you type all the green bells in the universe, you'll get a lot number of places. The people are actually living like this. So if you can understand and if you can feel, then actually you will start emanating that frequency, that vibration, and we will be like the light workers for this new world. You know, we all are light workers. That's why we are studying this. Yes. And I hope that more and more people know about it. More and more people can join the next book reading session. Because next book is also very beautiful, what we are going to do. The Greatest Secret. Okay. So let's read. Who wants to read? Auntie, do you want to read? How you feeling? Would you like to?
Better.
You want to, na?
Yeah, I will.
Lovely.
You have opportunities every day to give love to other people through your good feelings. When you feel happy, it is your guarantee that you will be giving positivity and love to whomever you come into contact with. When you give love to anyone, the love will return to you, but in a far greater way than you may have realized.
Yes, so we spoke about our personal emotional trainers. Always remember this word. Anybody who is, I feel that, yes, this person is there, or I remembered this person came in my thoughts, and I'm feeling that things are not flowing the way I want it to be during the day, middle of the day, end of the day. Just remember that I had this opportunity been given to me as a reminder to love people, to change. And we know now that if you catch yourself in a sulky mood or in a disappointed mood, or there is just now, as auntie, you're getting a headache, then understand that there's lack of good feelings. I'm not happy. Just understand that. Yeah, I'm not happy from within. Something happened yesterday, in the afternoon or before going to sleep in the night. What happened? Introspect now. Or did you sleep with a happy thought, still you're getting a headache? Or you couldn't sleep well because somebody was making noise outside? Or some thought came which was, you couldn't work upon it? You have to identify that. Yeah. So only thing, just identify is that I'm not feeling happy, hence this is happening to me. So what do I do? How do I change? I give positivity. I start loving myself. Just open whatever I've written about me. Open the story, the script that you've written, the new story of your life that you've written. Just read that and see how your headache will disappear, because you're filling yourself with love. Now comes the most beautiful thing which we are about to read, and the picture which we are going to see. When you give love to anyone, the love will return to you. Here we all agree. We all agree with this, but in a far greater way than you may have realized. Abhi jo what we are going to read is mind blowing, and how things flow. Actually, it happens. But for you will need you for that to experience that, yes, actually you want to say that, then you need to experience it. And for you to experience it, you have to be alert today. Yes, so let's read.
When you give love to another person, if your love affects the other person so positively that they then give love to someone else, then no matter how many people are positively affected, no matter how far your love travels, all that love comes back to you. Not only do you receive back the love you gave to the original person, you receive all the love back from everyone who was affected. And the love returns to you dressed as positive circumstances, positive people, and positive events in your life.
Yeah, so we go from down to up. Now you see what is happening in my life. Am I, last 3 days or 4 days or yesterday, what happened? Was I surrounded by positive people? Was everything good around me? Did I receive any good news? Did I receive calls from somebody? My business, my day went in a different way. Did that happen? Just ask that to yourself. If that didn't happen, which means that there was lack of love. The love which I gave, which I am, I'm not being able to experience it, and I'm not being able to give it. Yes, no, ask yourself. So now to understand, so now when do you know that you're not loving another person? Again, go back to whatever we have read. Those 4 things you remember? When we started the chapter, 4 cheezein jo thi, those 4 things. I thought that somebody will write in the takeaway, but no, none of you wrote that. Those 4, yes, yes.
Imagine, feel, and receive. That.
No, this chapter we read. Those 4 things which tell that you're not loving that another person. You might say, I love my daughter so much, I love my son so much, I love my grandchild so much, and the next moment you are judging that person.
Hate, stupid, all these words.
That is also there. But what we read in this chapter, page 175, remember. So let's go to page 175. See, again and again connect the dots. Then only, you will be able to understand that, yes, this is what, because as we are reading, we are going further. Take the previous thing as reference to context. We come here. Yeah. So trying to change another person is not giving love. How much do we do that? Did we do that yesterday? Any part of the day, did you tell anything to the people who are closest to you? Did I try to change my husband? Did I try to change my son? Yes, I did it. But I became aware. I'm talking of myself. Thinking to know what is best for another person is not giving love. I'm thinking that, yes, I'm telling my house help that, see, this is not good for you and you're doing it. But she knows, he or she knows that, what is good. That means I am not giving love. I might say I'm talking so lovingly to everyone. I'm just seeing what is good in them. But if I'm doing this any part of the day, which means I'm not doing love, not giving love. Thinking you are right and another person is wrong. Don't we keep on doing that? मैंने बोल दिया ना, बस ऐसे ही करना है. I have told this, I've told you so many times, but still you're not doing it. What is this? You're thinking you are right. Other person is a dumb person. And criticizing, blaming, complaining, nagging, or finding fault with another person is not giving love. Read this again and again and again. Then you will understand that, yes, what is the true meaning of love? Yeah, so we come back to our thing. I really love these 4 points. Again and again, remind yourself that, yes, this is what I'm doing. Arey, this is what I'm doing. I understand, but still I'm doing it. Then if I'm doing this, then this circle will become no, this will become less and less. It will become weak, the golden light. It will be filled with dark colors. The electromagnetic field around you will become weak. So it will shrink. So when you give love to another person, now see, supposing I have caught myself doing those 4 things, what we just read, और अगर मैं उनसे मेरे को realize हो गया कि अच्छा मैं ये कर रही हूँ. So now how do you give love to another person? You go and appreciate that person. Yes, let's take this because we have been playing this game of appreciation since quite long, right? So अगर मैंने कुछ, just few words, like supposing my cook made a vegetable and I've been teaching her since last many months to make a vegetable without any oil, without any ghee. And I've been telling her to, just with all the other spices, but no oil, no ghee. And 2 days back, she made it. And, I just left it on her. I just came out of the kitchen. I said, now today you make the dudhi vegetable. Try making it without oil. Out of choice, I did it. And she made it so nicely. It was tasting so nice the way I make. And when I had it, I actually appreciated her. Yes, today you have, the vegetable is very tasty. बहुत अच्छा बनाया आज. The smile on her face was so beautiful. She couldn't believe. She said, "Acha, mujhe aa gaya banana." I said, "Haan, aa gaya banana." So now see, it's a. Have you played the game of relay? Relay खेला है sports में?
Yeah.
The chain doesn't break, na? Wo you carry a stick, you give it to another person runs, gives to another person, and it keeps on happening, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
if you go into if you look into your you must have heard this multi-level marketing.
No.
Yes.
MLM सुना है
Yes.
right? जैसे एक पर्सन ने कुछ लिया, वो किसी और को रेफर करेगा, फिर वो किसी और को रेफर करेगा, तो जो जिसने स्टार्ट किया है उसको उन सब के पॉइंट्स मिलेंगे. This is what is happening over here. When you give love, so what happened was when I just appreciated her, actually started doing things in a very happy way. From that day onwards, I'm seeing that she's very happy. Yes. So what is this chain thing? Chain reaction. It's a chain reaction.
Yes.
Without me saying, she's doing things in a very happy way. The cleaning and everything, without me saying anything, she's just taking it up one by one and completing everything. And I'm not saying anything to her, just told once. So that happiness is coming to me also. It's traveling to me also. So if your love affects the other person so positively that they give love to someone else. So now she is passing that love which she's received to someone else. When she talks on the phone, she talks so happily. No grudging, nothing, no complaints. And she's talking to her daughter or to her son. And every day she's very, very lovingly, she's talking. I'm really finding a difference after just that one statement of appreciation. Because it was difficult for that appreciation in that thing, whatever she was doing, it was difficult to come. And when it came out of choice, because I chose to say that, and I lovingly told it. So then her love was traveling, and it's traveling, and she's in a very happy space. And then ultimately it's coming to the person who started the circle. That's why we say, na, it will go around and it will come back to you. Whatever goes around comes around. You're giving and you're receiving. And when you're receiving, it comes with the emotion what you're giving. That's why we say, na, if you give 10x, it will come 1000x. 1000 times more powerful it will come. Whatever you've given, it doesn't mean that jitna proportion mein you've given, itna proportion mein it will come. It will come more than that. So if you're giving negative, more negativity. If you're giving love, then that love is going to increase 1000-fold. Are you getting what we are trying to understand?
Yes.
All that
Yes.
love comes back to you. Not only do you receive back the love you gave to the original person, receive all the love back from everyone who was affected. Everyone, it's a chain reaction. And the love returns to you. How? How do you know that you don't have to measure that. There's no need to measure. जो बाहरी situation है, जो circumstances है, you might receive, not you might, you will receive lots of good news from unexpected people. Hence, I'm asking you all, is that happening? People are calling you, people are appreciating you. From nowhere, you're getting calls. Your school friends are connecting with you. Is that happening? Yes, no. So, very
No.
recently, I connected with my school friends whom I had spoken when I was in 10th standard, 9th standard. And it just got connected. I had mentioned earlier that it was my friend's birthday, and I spoke to her, and she said that these group of friends are meeting together in Calcutta, and they called her and they wished her. I said, I also want to talk to them, and I spoke to them, and then I was so happy, and then I got added to the group which these people had created. MB Girls High School is the name of my school, so that in Calcutta, and I got added to the group which was created in 2018. And similarly, another friend group which they had also created. These internal groups are created amongst the main group. So my husband and myself got added to that group also. So now I understand that whatever I'm giving, I'm receiving. All of us need to identify that in our life. Is that happening now? Anybody, can you just relate with anything? Yes, no, no, yes, yes. What is it? हो रहा है कुछ? Can you identify ऐसा कुछ, any changes are coming in your life, which means that the practice is less. We need to practice more. Yeah, because you are in the world of feelings. This is a game which we are playing with our feelings to change your feelings more and more.
I only know.
Yes, auntie.
I know that after reading through being with you in this session, I have a very busy life, many responsibilities, but I am able to take on everything in such a calm and collected manner. Otherwise, I was always shouting and screaming if I come from outside and the house is not in order. I used to get angry. I have just changed. Everything is just falling beautifully into place just because I have changed myself. And
This is a very beautiful thing. Beautiful beginning, auntie.
I am showing love to everyone around me. Yesterday had been very busy because my maid fell sick all of a sudden, my domestic helper. I had to rush her to the doctor and she was, just shivering and feeling like vomiting. So I was after her and a lot of things then fell on me, of the house of doing it. But touch wood, I managed everything so well. Otherwise, I was always getting so upset and shouting and screaming, and my husband also came to help me. And quietly, we were just helping each other, quietly, without a single word, without any grumbling, and everything went off so peacefully. And she was so happy with me, my maid, that she had no words. She's a Catholic, so she had no words to thank me for. Now also I am just praying that she has passed the night peacefully, and
Yeah. So
and then my daughter who had been sick for 1 month, she had the COVID, then she had the flu, and all her children were sick, and the whole family was sick. She called me that, Mummy, see, I'm going to work today with the children. I'm feeling so, and we all are fine. So I was so happy.
Yes,
Very
auntie.
happy. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the love, the good feelings that started flowing from you It goes around and affects everyone, whether somebody is sitting 1,000 kilometers away or anywhere, And if your daughter was not well, you must be thinking that, okay, she's fine, imagining that she's all well. So, whatever is happening in the world of your imagination, whatever is going from you, yeah, or, just start saying things to people, not just imagining, but in your imagination, say, but express yourself to people, loving things, talk positive things about them. Yeah, that's what you've been doing, auntie, and hence you are receiving that also. Yeah, so look at this picture. Thank you, auntie, for sharing. Look at this picture. See, we all are like this. And can you see the connection? How
Yes.
each ball, golden ball, is connected to each other. Look at the web which runs. And this is what we are in the universe. We all are connected like this. Some of them are big, some of them are small, because some of them we can see closely, some of them are far off. Whether you know somebody or not, whether you meet somebody for the first time and then that person is not there in your life, you've met somebody in a party and you spoke to that person and you like that person, you spoke to that person. Not everyone we go and talk to everyone in the party, na? People whom we know first, we talk to them. Then some person introduces someone else. Okay, this is my friend, meet this friend. Then you talk to that person and you are attracted to that person. It happens, na? And then you don't know that person, but you land up talking for such a long time. You pour your heart with that person, isn't it? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
So then you have, see, we all are actually connected. So again, I don't want to go into detail that, how you got connected to that person, because your frequency and their frequency match. Just understand one thing. But can I whether I can match the frequency with everyone or not, but I am connected. Hence, we say now that if your frequencies are high, you will attract only those people who are operating in the same frequency. If your frequencies are low, you will attract only those people and circumstances with that frequency. That's what we are trying to understand over here. So, if you positively affect anybody, I mean, if you're talking positive to anybody, then you will receive, that person will talk positively to someone else, then that person will receive that and feel happy, then that person will also do something good and positive to someone else. So then actually the circle, you started the circle, so you'll receive the happiness of all those people. So now you know now what to do. Just start every hour. When we are playing the game of appreciation, we started 10-12 days back, right? So every hour, if you can appreciate something and genuinely appreciating, maybe initially you might have to just, make it up. It's fine. But then when you will start feeling gradually. To first feel it, best ways to first feel it. Feel that, yes, I really want to appreciate this. And if you don't have any people to appreciate, you just have one or two people, you can think of people in your mind. Just stand outside close to your window and look outside and see the people walking on the road, if you can see, or anybody walking in your building. Just appreciate them. People who come to collect the garbage in your house, appreciate them. People who come to do the home deliveries, appreciate them. Yes, everybody understood?
Yes.
Forming a chain. And this is what happens. So let's read further.
On the other hand, if you negatively affect another person so much that the person goes on to negatively affect someone else, then the negativity will return to you in full. You will receive it back in the form of negative circumstances affecting money, your career, your health, or your relationships. Whatever you give to another, you give to yourself. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And then you have the power to revoke at any moment. Marcus Aurelius, 121 to 180, Roman Emperor.
Yeah. So now what is understanding? Let's be nice to people instead of being nasty to them, because you don't know na how, and don't know ni, you know, we know how the circle will travel, and it will come back to me only. Somebody else will become nasty to me, somebody else will become rude to me, somebody else will just be jealous of me, somebody else will become angry at me. This is bound to happen, because this is the law. Whatever goes around comes around. Yes. So, for example, supposing you scolded your driver for coming late, and you don't know what all he's gone through to come home, right? If your driver has come late, you scolded the driver. The driver is not in a position to tell you anything, because if he tells you, then again you will just speak loudly. He knows that it is, so he's quiet. But when he goes home in the evening, he scolds his wife, because whole day he was feeling bad that my madam doesn't understand only that what all I'm going through. So he'll go home and scold his wife. Now, when he scolds his wife, the wife will take the frustration out on the kids. So you will get all that negativity of the wife, of the kid, of the driver. Everything will come to you only. It will come to me only. Isn't it wonderful to understand like this?
Wonderful.
Yes.
So now what do? I start circles of love. I start circles of gratitude. I start circles of happiness. I start circles of joy. You start with, let me be satisfied and contented with what I have. That's the best way to start. I have the great body. I have my eyes. I have my hearing aids, the ears. I have the nose to smell. I have the lips. I have the tongue to eat. And then see, your energy starts changing. So if you're distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself. The pain is because I am operating with that frequency. It's not about that thing. That thing is not creating pain in my life. It's not about that person. It's not about that my AC is not working. That's why I'm feeling this hot heat waves and I'm feeling the pain. It's not that the lift is not working in the building and I have to climb up the stairs. It's not that anything external, no. It's because I am perceiving it that way. I am measuring it as pain. For the other person, it might be pain. It might not be pain. If the AC is not working, the person can sleep peacefully. Without the fan, also, the person can sleep peacefully. Even if the mosquitoes are biting, two people sleeping in the same room, one person is sleeping peacefully, no mosquitoes, nothing. And the other person is awake the whole night because there were so many mosquitoes hovering around. Why?
Because
It's the perception of that person, it's the frequency of that person. Because, see, every virus, every bacteria, they also have a frequency of their own. And when our frequency matches with them, they get attracted to us. Are you understanding?
yes.
That's why many people are not affected by COVID. Some people have got affected by COVID 3, 4, 5 times. Some people have got just once. Some people haven't got once also.
Yeah.
So, but the pain is not due to the thing itself. But if the virus is there everywhere, na, it would have affected everyone equally. Why? Because their frequency is lower, hence the virus is going and attacking them. It's getting attracted to them. So now what? Now we know everything. Now I know how to increase my frequency. Yeah. So you have the power to revoke at any moment. I have the power, the Shakti. That's what the book is all about. Different ways of experiencing the power and going closer to the power. Being happy, being joyful, just dancing and being cheerful and just saying one word of appreciation and see everything with that person changes. But feeling that, not just feeling it in your heart, when you say, the change is faster. When you're saying it without feeling, then the change is bound to come, but it will come later. Yeah. So who is going to judge how my feeling is? How the people around me are behaving, how my circumstances are, how my day goes, how everything comes to me. People will just come and you don't want anything, but people will order for you. You're saying that no, but because your energies are like that, people will love giving you, whether in terms of clothes or any other gifts or in the form of appreciation. It's going to happen. When this starts happening, then you know that you have changed. You will receive discounts, some dividends will fall into your bank account, something will happen. Like yesterday night only, we suddenly at somewhere around 7:38, my son called that some dividends have come from one company. So he was very happy, and the amount was some 1,000 rupees something. Then it came into my husband's account also, and then when I saw my phone in my account also, so everywhere all of us got the dividends, and we all were very happy. So it was a chain reaction.
Yes.
Then something which I wanted to order, I mean, I just told my husband I just want a pair of culottes for myself. He ordered tops and so many things, and I'm telling him no, but he's ordering and ordering. And I'm telling that I don't want, it's not required, but it's happening. So then I just reflected back that yesterday, actually, I planned my day and I had done so many things which I really wanted to do since so many days. And it was just in my head, but actually sat down and did everything the way I had designed and the way I had thought. So I wanted to do some chanting. And I was thinking that I will chant, we chant the rosary, the mala, which we say 108. So I have been wanting to do since a long time. Just after my class yesterday, just went and I did it, and I did it for half an hour, and that beginning was really beautiful. And the chant, chanting the same mantra for half an hour was very powerful. So that actually defined my entire day. Then I sat down, I wanted to give some time to Bhagavad Gita, so I sat down and read that also. Then this power book also. Then after the chanting, I sat down and read whatever the next few pages what we are doing today. So I completed that also. Once I read, then again I read in the evening. Again I read it before going to sleep in the night. So everything, whatever I thought was happening in the right way, and the way I had thought, in a loving way, in a very accepting way. And then my house help was just doing everything so beautifully, without anything, without any grudges. She doesn't grudge anyways, but yeah. So it was, the whole day was different. So like that, you have to just define and see what is happening. End of the day was very beautiful. There was one student who had come for a gallbladder flush, and not end of the day, by 11:30 I received a very happy news from him that he was feeling very, 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 very good. And the thing was, he was not able to pass motion, so he passed the motion. And it was like as if he passed the motion and I have passed the motion. I felt that way, that I was feeling so relieved, because it was very important for him to pass the motion. Gallbladder flushes, that he had a stone in the gallbladder, and we were working on it since last 6 days. Sunday was the 7th day, and yesterday was the 8th day. It was because with the stool only the stone comes out, na. So it was very important for him to do that. And he was feeling very sick, and we were trying all the things, and I was just then finally I wrote down, I went and visualized and imagined that he's calling me, that okay, he's passed the motion, and just half an hour after that the phone call came. So you have to sit and work. ऐसा नहीं कि बस ये इधर खत्म हो गया. ऐसा नहीं कि just I'm reading with you all and my day ends. No, I'm also learning with you all. I'm also practicing with you all. Yes. So why I told you these things is that then it becomes clear कि क्या करना है. Because हम पढ़ते रहेंगे तो समझ नहीं आएगा कि क्या करना है. Did it make sense to you all after I shared all this?
Yes.
It did. It did.
Yeah. So you also start doing, yeah. So let's read this.
But actually, every day I do this. Half of my day goes in this only. Then I start telling myself that what am I doing? My whole life is revolving around this book. There's no time for anything else. But it means a lot when you keep on doing it every day and following back after you've explained anything again. It makes a lot of difference.
Yes, auntie. So now make it full day. Till the time you go to sleep in the night, you are in that happy space. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you remember? So it's an old habit now, which is there since so many years. So to change that, it might take one day, it might take 2 days, it might take 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, depends on each one of us. I respect that. And respect that for yourself also. But the day you decide that yes, 100%, then it will just happen like this. Like this. In one day it will happen.
Okay.
But the decision is mine, the choice is mine. Yeah, so let's read.
When you are feeling enthusiastic, happy, and cheerful, those good feelings affect everyone you come into contact with. Even if you connect with a person just briefly in a store, on a bus, or in an elevator, when your good feelings make a difference to any person you connect with, the effect of that one instance on your life is almost incomprehensible.
Yes. Doesn't matter. You've just met somebody very briefly in a store and you're talking very politely to that person, not in a demanding way, or in a bus. You might, if you are flowing in that space, then everyone, the universe will make sure that people will be helpful to you, people will communicate with you properly, people will just be loving to you. They will go out of the way and do things to you, because when your good feelings make a difference to any person you connect with, the effect of that one instant on your life is almost unbelievable. You can't comprehend that. You can't think also how your life will change. Yeah, let's read.
Remember, there is no such thing as a small act of kindness. Every act creates a ripple with no logical end. Scott Adams, B. 1957, cartoonist.
So it's a ripple effect, na? Ripple matlab, when you see a wave, then another wave, concentric circles we see, na?
Yes.
When you put
Yeah.
drop a stone in the pond, तो क्या होता है? एक wave form होता है, एक circle. Then उसके अंदर एक और circle. फिर ऐसे circle form होते हैं ना? So it's like that. It's a ripple effect. And please, there's no logic to it. Because when you start applying logic, then all this will disappear. Yeah, there's no logical end. It is the law. Whatever goes around comes around. Whatever I give, I receive. It is a law. Yeah, so that law only is applying everywhere. Yes.
Love is the solution and the answer to every relationship. You can never improve a relationship with negativity. Use the creation process for your relationships and give love to receive. Use the keys to power for your relationships. Notice the things you love. Make lists of the things you love. Talk about the things you love and turn away from the things you don't love. Imagine having the perfect relationship. Imagine it at the highest level you can and feel having it with all your heart. If you find it difficult to feel good about a relationship, then love everything else around you and just stop noticing the negative things in the relationship.
Yes. So this is very, very beautiful that love is the solution and answer. Since we are in the relationship chapter, now we come back to our chapter relationship, that people who are my relations, my brother, my sister, my parents, my father, my mother, my grandparents, even if they are no more, and you had a difficult relationship with them, bring them just now. Yeah. So why? Because there is an imbalance, and that imbalance is sticking to you. That negativity is sticking to you. And because of that, who knows that you will, your daughter-in-law will behave with you like that, or your son-in-law will behave with you like that, or the neighbor will come and, use something which will spoil your mood. So now this creation process, what is the creation process? Imagine. What are the 3 steps? Imagine.
Feel.
Feel
Yes.
and
then
receive.
receive.
Imagine, feel, and
And
receive.
receive.
That's what we are now using. Imagine what? That your relationship is so beautiful. Even though that person has not spoken to me since last 20 years, sit in your imagination only if you choose to. And if you feel, no, my life is wonderful without that person, I don't want to bring that person into my life, you are mistaken. Because somewhere you're giving negativity and more negativity will come to you. So the only thing is to bring positivity, is to love that person, that difficult person. That's why we wrote, na?
Yeah.
Hai na? Yes, no, everyone.
Yes.
Even though I'm not meeting that person, but my feelings are changing towards that person. Yeah, so imagine having the perfect relationship. Imagine at the highest level you can, and feel. Then the second step is feel. Feel it with all your heart. We feel it with our heart. And if you find it difficult to feel good about that relationship, then shift your mind, shift your focus to things that you love, people whom you love, what you love about them. Just stop noticing the negative things, because again you will get into that rat race. Again you will get into that circle of negativity and you will attract that. So we don't want that, do we? Yes, no?
No, we don't want that.
We want only circles of love, right?
Yes.
Love can do. Auntie, start reading the last
Yeah.
part.
Vandana, 1 minute. It is written, use the keys to power. I forgot. What are the keys to power?
The keys to power, the 3
Yeah.
keys.
Yeah.
The
That is
key
love,
of love,
gratitude, and
play.
play. Okay.
Playing games. Games is
Yes.
very important. The key of
Yeah.
play is really important.
Yesterday
Play
also I played
games
the
of
game.
appreciation. Play games of happiness.
Yeah.
The mood shifters, they are games of happiness, na? Yes.
Yes.
Different games, choose for yourself. Play games that today I'm just going to be kind to everyone. Decide that game in the morning only. That
Okay.
आज मुझे जो भी करना है kindness के साथ करना है. Even if I'm scolding, I will scold with kindness. Can we do that?
Yes, we can.
Yes, na?
Yes.
Then that scolding part will also change. Yes. So
Absolutely.
just choose that one game for you in the morning. When we are running this, when we were doing the running thing, and when we used to say, "Oh, I'm the winner. Yes, I'm the winner." This was a game that we were playing, na? Key of play. You're talking to yourself and saying, "Yes, I'm the winner in whatever I'm doing. Yes, I can, I must, and I can do, I must do, and I am doing it." So with different ways of playing the games. Then the game of wild horses.
Yeah.
Yes. So let's read.
Love can do anything for you. All you have to do is give love by feeling good, and any negativity in your relationships will fade away. Whenever you are faced with a negative situation in a relationship, the solution is always love. You won't know how it will be solved, and you can never know how, but if you maintain feeling good and give love, it will happen. The message from Lao Tzu, Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad, and every great being is loud and clear. Love.
Yes. So what was the message from Lao Tzu? Muddy water, let's stand, becomes clear.
Yeah.
Then the message from Buddha was, hate is not conquered by hate. Hate is conquered by love. This is law eternal. Jesus Christ, everything is possible for the person who believes. We've read all this earlier. I'm just repeating it.
Yeah.
So only thing is love. Only thing is love.
And Muhammad, what did he say?
Muhammad, did we read for Muhammad in this chapter? I don't think
I don't remember having read.
But previously we have read about Muhammad. I'll try to take it out and let you know.
Yes. Yeah.
Because in this chapter, we haven't. And we read that beautiful quote of Ada Viraf, taking
Yeah.
the first footstep with a good thought, the second with a good word, and the third with a good deed, I entered paradise. Yeah, so King Solomon is there. Then Descartes, Gautam Buddha. Muhammad is not there, but we read about Muhammad.
Maybe he'll come later or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So points of power with every single person. Now just be attentive, just be alert so that everything, whatever we've read, is just clear in our heads. With every single person you come into contact with, you are either giving love or you're not. And based on what you give, that is what you receive. Either it is black or it is white. There is no gray in between. Gray comes only if I put little white in the black. Yeah, so either it is darkness or it is light. Yes, no, everybody?
Yes.
So you're either giving love or you're not. ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं मैंने तो थोड़ा तो love दिया ना अभी बस उससे ज्यादा मैं नहीं दे सकता. It's not like that. Either I give or I don't give. Either I criticize or I give love. Either I blame or I give love. Either I judge somebody or I don't judge somebody. So I'm giving love. I'm accepting that person, his habits, his behavior, he just scatters clothes in the room. I'm accepting it. I'm not blaming. I'm not criticizing. And I pick those clothes and put it in the laundry basket. Or if I have to give it for ironing, I'll just give it for ironing. I'm actually talking about my husband, what he does and what am I doing. So if I do that, then see what happens. Then the next day, then a day will come and that thing will stop coming into your life. Okay. So give love to others through kindness, encouragement, support, gratitude, or any good feeling. And it comes back to you multiplied in every area of your life. Look for the things you love in a relationship more than you notice negative things. That's what we did. We did those 4 columns. First, we look for the things that is negative because it's very important for the negativity to come out. Hence, we wrote it down. Then we look for the things that is good in the other person. And then we try to fill us with that goodness of the other person so that the goodness in us also multiplies. We did that, yes. How? In the world of imagination. Trying to change another person, thinking you know what is best for another person, thinking you are right and another person is wrong is not giving love. Those 4 points, 3 points are covered over here. First is what? I'm trying to change another person. I'm trying to tell him, do this, do that, wake up on time, read good books, don't waste time, just sit straight, sit with an erect spine, don't slouch every time. So I'm trying to change another person, right? These small things I keep on saying, right? Everybody. So thinking you know what is best for the other person and thinking you are right. How do you know that the other person has his soul on the journey and I am soul on the journey? Always remind yourself this. My son is a soul on the journey. My husband is a soul on the journey. My house help is the soul on the journey. And I am a soul on the journey. And our journey is, I don't know how long we have traveled. Do you know how many lives you have taken? Ask yourself first. And that other person has taken. And they've collected so many samskaras since all the lives. And that's why they are that's why they are what they are today. Their balance sheets are different. My balance sheet is different. But we have come together because I am there to increase the asset side in his or her balance sheet. She or he is there to increase the debit side in my balance sheet. The assets and liabilities, the 2 sides in the balance sheet, assets and liabilities. Right? Yeah, profit and loss account. Either there's profit or there is loss. If the soul has come in this lifetime, even if the soul is your child, and there are more losses than profits, then I have come in that person's life to increase his or her profits, but not in my way, in his or her way. Are you getting this?
Yes.
Yes.
Trying to change another person, thinking you know what is best for another person, thinking you are right. No, it's not always, never ever. And another person is wrong is not giving love. Criticizing, blaming, complaining, nagging, or finding fault with another person is not giving love. Just understand. So anytime I feel I'm blaming that the situations and people, I am having lack of love. If I'm complaining, even though the situation is genuine, then I understand that now the universe is telling me, fill yourself with what you like, fill yourself with what you love, fill yourself, whatever you want to do that. Just take out 5 minutes, change your feelings, change your emotions. Do something that you like, do something that you can do to change, you know, everybody is getting many things how you can change that emotion of yours when you are in a grumpy mood, when you're in an unhappy mood. You know what to do when you're feeling sad.
The mood shifters.
Mood shifters. And appreciate. Go and appreciate somebody, because then the chain reaction what we just read today, yeah, you have to happy to receive the happy versions of other people. First and most important thing is make yourself happy, and we all know how to make ourselves happy. Go and eat an ice cream, eat something what you like, and eat without guilt, no regret. Make something for yourself. You have to be happy to receive the happy versions of other people. The force of love represents you with a whole array of personal emotional trainers. The force of love. What is the force of love? The law of attraction, the power. Disguised as everyday people, but they are all training you to choose love. Personal emotional trainers, the most difficult people in my life. They are coming in my life, they are coming in my thoughts, they are coming in my feelings, because just one thing that the universe wants me to know, that please choose love. Come out of this situation. Come out of this feeling. So all the time you have to work on yourself, isn't it? And if you're working on ourselves, then the focus is not there in the other person. Even if the focus is there, because that person is there in front of you and some situation has happened like that, then that the universe is telling you, it's an indication from the universe that be happy. Whatever you've got, even this will pass. It's a very beautiful statement to remember. And my son has made a tattoo on his wrist over here, and he's got it written, even this will pass.
Lovely.
So when I also see his tattoo, I remember, okay, even this will pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tattoo, where do you tattoo? Different places in your house. Stick notes, sticky notes. Just stick those notes to remind you that, okay, now do happy pictures you can stick. You can just write some quotes. You can just write some words. The feeling chart is there in front of you. Nobody's remembering the feeling chart. When you're standing in front of the feeling chart, you understand, okay, now I'm standing here. Now I know how to do. Now I know how to jump off the horse. Now, those sticky notes game that we played, that if you are complaining, then one dark, big, black circle to yourself.
Yeah.
And when you are appreciating, then give a smiley. Get those smiley stickers. You can play one more game, which we used to play with our kids. And still they get in school, then when they do something, they get a smiley on their hand.
And then my grandson is receiving, he was so happy.
Yes, to give smileys to yourself. You get lovely stickers.
Yeah.
Play that, involve somebody else in that game, then you can actually play. So you involve your husband or your grandchild. You want to play with kids, play with kids. If you want to play with elders, play with elders. And okay, now we are going to play this game of smileys. And it's fun to play. Now, we always like playing, right? You can stick everything you love and want to you by looking for the things you love in other people, because love is sticky, and saying yes to all those qualities with all your heart. You can't talk about or hear negativity and have good feelings. Can you? Can both darkness and light be together? Can you experience both together? Either you will experience darkness or you'll experience light, isn't it? Yes, no.
Yes.
Yes.
So either positive or negative. Don't say, I don't know. I don't know what am I feeling.
No.
You know.
Yes.
Where is the tipping point? We know na what is the tipping point.
Yes.
Yes.
मेरा
50% more
51%
gratitude.
भी अगर हो गया, I'm in a
Yeah.
good feeling, then that is, I've tipped the scale of my life. I've tipped the scale of my day. Life is presenting every person and circumstance to you, so you can choose what you love and what you don't love. When you react to anything, you know what I would suggest is, it will come later on. Okay. When you react to anything, you are reacting with your feelings, and as you do, you are choosing it. If I'm reacting or responding, see, the situation is same, the people are the same, but who is changing? My perception. And when I change, then the situation also changes, the people also change. Anybody has experienced that? Auntie, you experienced yesterday, right? The situation, this was not the first time that your housemaid fell sick. It has happened earlier also. But now your husband also came to help you without grumbling. Other few days you had mentioned that he ironed your clothes without you saying anything.
Yes.
Since you changed, people around you also changed. Do you agree with this, Auntie?
Absolutely. I used to shout in the. I control the whole building. You know what is about the plumber, about the lift man, about everything. I take the charge of cleanliness, anything. So if anything little bit wrong, I used to get angry. So everyone knew that this lady is very strict. She gets angry in the day, yes, small day. But now I have changed. I tell to everyone, I tell with love, and everyone is listening to me. I don't, if someone has parked a car in my place, it always happens. They park a car in my place. I used to get so angry and shout and nothing. Now I just keep quiet and I tell them very nicely and they move away. That's it.
So now, Auntie, if you really accept it completely, then people will not park their car in your place.
Really.
That will be the biggest change that will come, and then you know that you're overflowing with love and
Okay.
acceptance. Yes, Auntie, that's
Yes.
so. Always remember, whatever I'm experiencing, there's something beyond it, beautiful beyond it. Then there, that beautiful thing, something beautiful beyond it. That's not the end. So you can't change a negative situation with bad feelings. If you keep reacting negatively, your bad feelings will magnify and multiply the negativity. If you're feeling fantastic, the force of your magnetic field creates a shield that no negativity can enter it. No negativity can enter because you're creating a shield. Your magnetic field is increasing. Changing the way you feel is easy compared to running around trying to change the people or the circumstances of the outside world, isn't it? Yes, no. What is
Yes.
Yeah.
changing other people or changing myself?
Myself.
Shirish bhai,
Yeah,
Right.
myself.
change your feelings and the outside world circumstances will change. Change your feelings. The more you give love and feel good, the more magnetic your field becomes and the more it expands, drawing everything and everyone you love to you. People will be so loving. You will receive so many lovely, good things, what you like. You know, anything you will get, and you will know that, yes, now I am experiencing, now I have changed, now I'm experiencing love, now I'm feeling happy. That will be the biggest uh, reevaluator for you. That will That will be a biofeedback for you. मतलब आपको समझ में आ जाएगा कि yes, now actually I have changed from within. So when you will feel happy, light, joyful all the time, 51% of the day you will feel like how auntie is saying after 4, so now tell to yourself after 5, till 5 I will practice, then next day till 6 I will practice, because you're making this as a belief.
Okay.
And since you're saying it, then the mind will start saying, okay, you only told, na, that's why I'm giving you this. After 4 you will forget. Yeah, so now you say, increase it every hour, every day, and the day will come when till the morning when you woke up, till the time you went to sleep, your whole day will revolve around that one feeling, one emotion, happiness, gratitude, and then finally love.
Love.
So everywhere we have been getting these hittings that be happy, be happy.
Yeah.
And this song which we are hearing every single day,
Yeah.
because happiness is you. There's one line which says, did you read the lyrics which I had sent, all of you? Did you read?
Yes.
Once only you read it.
Yes.
Read it
Once.
again.
Yes.
Read it again. Just being, remember that, because every day, and I'm always putting that song on maybe 4:45 or 10 minutes to 5. 10 minutes it's playing. So if you're listening to it every single day, during the day also some of the lines will start humming. And then
Yes.
you remember, okay, now I'm, is it happening?
Yes.
दिन में भी कभी कोई एक लाइन याद आ जाता है, या कोई पर्सन याद आ जाता है जो ऐसे डांस कर रहा था, that boy, that child who was dancing, that lady who was on the wheelchair with an umbrella on her head and she is so happy. Yeah.
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 So then you start doing those steps, and then you'll come back to that space. Don't stop yourself at what will the world think I'm doing this. The world is me, because it's just one thing. The law of one is you. That other person is also you. That person is also you. Everyone is you. The law of one, that is you. There's only one law. Because everything, whatever is going from me is coming to me. So we know that there's only one thing. That other person who is feeling sad is, I feel the sadness in his sadness. I feel the happiness in his or her happiness. So then understand that, the other person is sad. So there is something, what can I do? What can I do? And I also start feeling sad, because we saw that connection. We all are connected like that. Every thread, we all are connected with one thread. That one thread runs through all of us. How? Vasudeva Kutumbakam. We are one family. This earth is one family. Think in those lines. If other person is sad, I'm also sad. If other person is happy, I'm also happy. If other person is grateful, or if I am grateful, other person is also grateful. If I am sad, the other person is also sad. It's always vice versa, because we all are connected. So where do I start changing from? From this person who's me, the person in the mirror. Change the person in the mirror and your world will change.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Vandana, really.
Awesome. Thank you, Auntie, for reading the chapters.
Yeah. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much, Auntie.
Thank you.
So let's do the laughing exercise and be happy, be joyful. Even after, did you remember to do this anytime during the day? Even after
No.
the session?
Mm.
Okay, let's start. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Shirish bhai, let the sound come from the navel. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha.
Chetna ji, the laugh it's so infectious that I start laughing more because I see you laughing.
Yes, this is the power now of a collective group. Yes, that's nice.
Yes.
So laughing without any reason is the true laugh. And I am this. In my core, I am this, a happy person. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
So be grateful to this beautiful feeling, which is love, and feeling is God. You know, whatever I'm feeling, I'm experiencing God in that form. Understand that. And we know that God is always loving, God is always happy. Have you ever seen the picture of a sad God? Kabhi bhi dekha hai?
No.
There's always a beautiful smile in all our pictures of gods and goddesses, isn't it? So yes, so have just being grateful to everyone. Thank you everyone for being a part of this session. Thank you so
you.
much.
Thank
Do
you very much,
revisit
Vandana.
whatever we have
Thank you.
read. Revisit the pages. Take the book in your hands. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You have the PDF also with you on your phone. And I'm sure we always go anywhere with our phones. You are standing in a queue. You're waiting for a meeting. You're waiting to meet a client outside. Just don't see the other forwards. Take out your phone. Open the PDF. Open the Telegram group. Open the PDF and start reading those things what we have read.
Great.
Any part you want to read, read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
See you all
Thank
tomorrow.
you, Vandana. Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much.